In the first milestone journey today, you will learn about the beautiful state, what it is to live in a beautiful state. You will learn about the power of a beautiful state. And you will also learn a practice for you to manifest heartfelt intentions in your life. You will learn the soul sync practice. Let us live in a beautiful state and walk out of anxiety, loneliness, and stress. I'm very happy to be traveling with you on this 10 milestone journey. This journey is going to be filled with powerful insights and deep meditations, allowing you to experience life that would be very beautiful and peaceful. This journey would be empowering, would be freeing, would be insightful, and would be experiential. Very glad to be with every one of you today. Before we start off on this journey, let me share with you a fable. Many of you would have heard this fable many times, but I would urge you to see it through my eyes. There are two monks, Yes Me and No Me, who are returning back to the monastery after a day of teaching in a nearby village. Just as they are about to cross a river to get to the monastery, they hear a woman crying. Yes Me goes up to the woman and asks her what was troubling her. The woman says she has to cross the river and get back to her toddler. And at that particular day, the river was full, and she feared that she would not be able to cross the river and get to her toddler. She feared and suffered, thinking that her toddler would cry for her all night. Yes Me, on listening to this, immediately offered to help her. He carried her and helped her cross the river. He dropped her on the other side of the bank. She thanked him profusely and continued to her village, while both the monks, Yes Me and No Me, continued on their walk towards the monastery. After about 30 minutes into the walk, No Me speaks up in a very agitated tone. No Me says, Yes Me, do you know what you have done? Yes Me is very calm still, listens to No Me. Our master said, never look at a woman. You went and spoke to her. Our master said, never speak to a woman. You touched her. Our master says, never touch a woman. You carried her. Do you understand what you have done is a very grave mistake? Yes Me continues to look at him very calmly and says, No Me, I have dropped the woman half an hour ago. It is you who is still carrying her. In this fable, Yes Me and No Me represent two states of mind. Yes Me represents a beautiful state, and No Me represents a suffering state. No Me is agitated before the event, during the event, and after the event. And his inner agitation is not allowing him to act and be present to life. Yes Me is very calm. As he listens to the woman, he is fully present. Then he performs an action, an act of kindness, which helped the woman. I would like to share with you one powerful insight, a revolutionary insight. Every one of us at any point of time are living only in one of two states of being, which means there is no third state of being. We are either living in a suffering or a stressful state, or we are living in a beautiful state. When you are in a suffering state, you feel separate, you feel alienated, and you are not present to life. When you are in a beautiful state, you feel connected, you're being present, and the inner experience is beautiful. A suffering state is a state in which you experience inner disturbance. It is a state in which you feel separate, you feel alienated. You could experience as irritation, frustration, hurt, anger, loneliness, insecurity, sadness, or depression. A beautiful state is a state in which experience of life is beautiful. It is a state in which you feel expanded. It is a state in which you feel connected. You are being present to life. And you could experience it as calm, as joy, as connection, as love. And you could also experience it as togetherness, bliss, or being one. From our observation of working with people, our observation of our inner experience of life and its manifestations in the external world, when you are living in a suffering state, and if you observe your life, in a suffering state, you see your problems mount, your confusion mounts, your chaos mounts in life. But when you live in a beautiful state of connection, of joy, of love, of calm and peace, in that state, you enter a new realm where synchronicities unfold, where the randomly moving universe would arrange itself into patterns to fulfill your heart's desires. You would meet people, you would come across ideas and get into those situations which would allow you to create an extraordinary destiny for yourself and your loved ones. Today, let us learn a practice. It is called the Soul Sync practice, where we have participants across the world do it the first thing in the morning. It is a very short 9-minute practice, but allows you to experience a beautiful state and sets you for the day. At the end of this practice, you will also hold a heartfelt intention that you want to see manifest in your life. The ancient Indians spoke about a region in your brain. It is called the Brahmagarbha region, which is the seat of limitless consciousness. It is that part of your brain between your pineal, pituitary, and the hypothalamus axis. This region in our brain is becoming very important for the brain scientists, but it is also very important for every one of us who are looking at transforming our lives and transforming our experience of life. So let us learn about this practice first. It leads from one step to the other, so even a beginner who's not a meditator can do it. I have seen children as young as 3 years old do it. In the first step, you count your breath with the touch of your thumb and your fingers. So for the first cycle of breath, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth. When you do this practice, and as you bring a gentle touch between your thumb and your fingers, you are increasing your bodily awareness. Let us do the Soul Sync practice now together. And you're going to count your breath with the touch of your thumb and your fingers. Let us together take 8 conscious breaths. Close your eyes. Be seated in a comfortable position. For the first breath, you will be touching your thumb and your index finger, then your thumb and your middle finger, then the thumb and your ring finger, your thumb and your little finger. And repeat it again for the next 4 cycles of breath. In the next step of the soul sync practice, you're again going to do 8 cycles of breath. But you inhale normally. When you exhale, you make a humming noise that would vibrate your head. So it will be like when you do a humming noise and when it vibrates your head, there is nitric oxide that is being produced in your sinuses, allowing your body to move to a place of calm. The next step of the soul sync practice, you will again take 8 conscious breaths. But in this step, you're going to bring awareness to the tiny pause that happens between every inhalation and exhalation. That is, you're going to inhale and exhale. There is one tiny pause that happens between every inhalation and exhalation. Please remember, you're not going to hold a pause here, but you're just bringing attention to the pause that happens. You're actually training yourself to become an individual who can be aware. And you can bring intense awareness to your thinking, to your thought, to your inner state. In the next step of the soul sync practice, you're going to inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to chant within yourself, Aham, or I am the limitless consciousness. So you're going to inhale and exhale. And as you're exhaling, you're going to chant within yourself, Aham, or I am the limitless consciousness. This again would be for 8 cycles of breath. Then you would bring a gentle touch between your thumb and your index finger. And then see yourself expand into light, becoming one with the unitary fabric of life. At this point in the meditation, you feel expanded, you feel calm, you feel one with everything around you. When you are in this state, hold one heartfelt intention that you want to see manifest in your life. See it, feel it, or think very deeply about it if you're not able to visualize. See it happening in your life. Feel it happening in your life. Or think very deeply that it is happening in your life. Say you want to have great health, visualize yourself being strong or taking a very nice jog or trekking in the hills. Or if you want to heal one particular relationship, see yourself embracing that person with whom you want to set right your relationship with. Soul sync practice is only 9 minutes, but allows you to set a tone for your entire day. I have met students who do it once a day, who do it in the morning, who do it before getting back to bed at night. I've also seen individuals do it right before they have to enter into a board meeting or something very important in their lives. So let us do the practice together now. Be seated in a comfortable position. Inhale and exhale deep and slow. Let us take 8 conscious cycles of breath. For the next 8 cycles of breath, inhale. As you're exhaling, make a humming noise that would vibrate your head. Just remember, with every breath, you touch your thumb with each of the fingers. For the next 8 cycles of breath, inhale and exhale. Bring attention to the tiny little pause that happens between every inhalation and exhalation. Please remember to count your breath with the touch of your thumb and your fingers. For the next 8 cycles of breath, inhale. As you exhale, chant within yourself, Aham, or I am the limitless consciousness. Remember to count your breath with the touch of your thumb and your fingers. Now bring a gentle touch between your thumb and your index finger. See yourself expand into light. See yourself becoming one with the unitary fabric of life. There are no separate beings. There is no separate space. See yourself, everything around you, the earth, the trees, becoming one with the universe. Allow yourself to be in the space of expansion. Now hold a heartfelt intention that you want to see manifest in your life. See it happening in your life. Now bring a gentle smile to your face. Open your eyes whenever you're ready. Have a beautiful day. The inner joy, the calm that you're experiencing, make sure you're touching many lives. Namaste.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this Commune Masterclass, then I think you'll love this video right here.
Our immediate experience of existence is that which we call matter.